Court summons? What the? No way. I don't want to go to court.
That's not a good idea.
Who was that?
I'm a narrator, Sally. I'm here to help you with a little problem.
What problem? What are you talking about?
The one that's on the piece of paper in your hand? The one that you were about to throw away? I'm here to help you with that piece of paper and everything that it entails.
Oh. Thanks, I guess. Why are you...
Am I helping you? Well, it's not just for your benefit. I'm also doing this to set an example for others in the same situation. And you'd better be on your best behavior, too, because some of these people may be taking notes.
What? So you mean I'm being watched? Like, right now?
Don't do that.
Sorry. It's just that I'm not sure if I'm comfortable being watched.
We've got work to do, you and I, and it starts with a letter that's in your hand. Do you know what it is?
Court summons?
Yes. The fact that you got that piece of paper means that someone has filed a lawsuit against you. That means you are the defendant in a case, and the person that filed the complaint against you is the plaintiff.
But what did I do wrong?
Well, there is someone out there who believes you may have violated a contract with them. They are going through the legal process to resolve it. There are 3 possible kinds of summons that you could be holding. One is for small claims court, which deals with cases involving less than $3,000. It could also be for a landlord-tenant case. It could also be a civil suit. A civil suit deals with cases involving more than $3,000. I happen to know that this is a summons for a civil suit.
So what does that mean?
That means, Sally, that you may eventually have to appear in front of a judge.
Oh. So what do I do now?
Well, you have 2 choices. You could do what you were about to before I stopped you and just throw the summons away. But I don't think it would be a good idea for you to just ignore this.
Why not?
Well, imagine if you threw the summons away. If you ignore a summons, you are basically admitting that you owe the money. There won't be a hearing notice if you don't answer, and a default judgment will be entered against you by the court. When you default on a case, you will accept the charges that a court determines, which could be a lot of money. In fact, it could be taken out of your paycheck.
Oh. Well, I don't want to do that. What else can I do?
Well, you'll have to answer the summons, Sally. You have to fill out an answer form and then take it to be filed.
So where do I get this answer form?
You can get a copy of an answer form from the law library, which is in the lower level of the public library in downtown Kalamazoo. You can call or go in person to the law library for more information.
Right. So where do I file it then?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, just worry about getting the form. Once you've done that, we can get to the next step.
Okay, I guess I'd better get to the library then.
That's a good idea. Don't forget to bring the summons with you.
Hi. I need an answer form for a complaint.
Here's one.
Thanks. Okay, now I have the answer form. What do I need to know to fill it out?
Well, it's actually simpler than you might think. But we'll need to use the complaint that came with your summons.
Okay.
On the complaint, there are several sections called paragraphs. These outline certain aspects of the case that are associated with the complaint. Now, you have to answer each of those paragraphs with your own statement. You have 3 options in replying to each statement. You can admit, you can deny, or you can say, I do not know.
Okay, so here it says, ask for the plaintiff's address, and I don't know what that is. What do I write?
If you don't know whether a paragraph is true or false, You state that you, as the defendant, lack sufficient knowledge. If you don't understand, you should consult an attorney or go to a free legal clinic.
There. Got it.
Great. Keep filling out the form. Be sure to read each line carefully before you reply.
Okay, I'm done. I thought insurance would cover this.
Well, this happens every day, Sally. It is hard to believe that someone could accuse you of breaking a contract, but it happens. The important thing to know is that if you deal with it carefully, quickly, and calmly, it will be resolved fast and accurately. Are you ready for the next step?
Sure.
Now, once you're finished, you'll need to take that answer form to the 8th District to get it filed.
Okay, let's go.
Matthew, madam. Uh-oh. Arms out for me, please. What you got? What's in this pocket, ma'am?
My cell phone.
I'm sorry, that cell phone has to go through a metal detector. Anything else? And can I see what's in this pocket, please? I'm sorry, that has to go back to your car. Put the belt buckle on. Turn around. And you're all citizens and stuff comes out of the metal detector.
See how long that took you? Maybe you should get here earlier next time.
Yeah, I guess so. At least I can get some help with the complaint now.
No, Sally. The clerk can only take your paperwork. They cannot give you any legal advice.
Oh. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, I have an answer that I'd like to file.
Okay. I need to have you date and sign the bottom. You're also going to mark whether you're going to serve it to the plaintiff's attorney by personal service or ordinary mail. You'll then date and sign the bottom.
Thanks.
One of these copies will be yours. The other copy you'll need to mail to the plaintiff's attorney, and you're all set.
What do I do if the plaintiff doesn't have an attorney?
You'll mail it directly to the plaintiff.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Wow, that was pretty easy. And now I can relax.
Sally. You're not done yet.
What do you mean?
Have you checked your mail today?
No, why?
Why don't you go get your mail, Sally?
Okay. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
I told you, you're not done.
Is this another summons?
No, nothing like that. It's still important, though. Open it.
What is this?
That is a notice to appear. It is a document that tells you when you need to beware for different parts of your case.
Oh, I can't go on this date. I work all afternoon and I have to pick up my son from daycare, so...
Unfortunately, Sally, the court does not reschedule. The dates and times on that piece of paper must be observed.
But what if I can't get off of work or can't find someone to pick up my son?
If you cannot make it to court, bad things will happen. Let's not go there, Sally.
Oh, okay. Mr. Narrator?
Please, drop the mister. What is it?
I'm feeling a little over my head with all this legal stuff.
Well, that's not surprising, Sally. It's easy to get overwhelmed. There's an awful lot for you to worry about to prepare for your day in court. Maybe you should have thought of getting an attorney like I suggested.
Yeah, that might have been easier.
I'm sure it would have. But you do have choices.
What do you mean?
If you go to court, you have two options. You can hire a lawyer to represent you in court, or you can go on your own and defend yourself without a lawyer, which is called pro per.
Actually, it means that you will be a pro se defendant, in propria persona.
Thank you, Mr. Lawyer.
You're welcome.